Hey guys, welcome back to the Homestead Adventure. In today's episode, I'm going to show you our living room remodel. So I'm going to do a series of all of the rooms that we remodel in our house. We bought this house 4 years ago. It was built in 1910, so it does have some character to it. It just hasn't been updated in a long time. So it looked very 80s-ish, just kind of some ugly linoleums and really bad colors. And so we just wanted a really classy looking home. And we have been working very hard for the past 4 years. If we had only been doing the remodel, it probably would have been gotten done in 2 years. But we also started the farm and I started a business. So a lot of stuff has been put on hold, but we're slowly getting there. So we do all of the work ourselves. We have not hired anybody. So I'm going to show you what we have changed. We are remodeling the entire house top to bottom. So you will see a complete home makeover here. So let's get started and I will show you the living room. So first I'm going to show you these ceiling tiles because this is my favorite part of the living room. These we got from, I think it was called Pro Ceiling Tiles online. It costed us about $700 or $800 to do the living room ceiling. So these are made from vinyl. They look like real tin ceiling tiles, so we're really happy with them. And that is my absolute favorite part of remodeling the house, is putting up some really awesome ceiling tiles. We also have some in the bathroom. We will be putting some in my office and up in our bedroom as well. So I'm really excited to get to those. So next we have the floors. These floors were already in the house, but Jason did refinish the floors before we moved in. But they are made from pine, and so they get scratched really easily. And we had a Great Dane for a while, and she just loved to run around in the living room and she would scratch up the floors a lot. So we are going to be replacing these floors, even though they do kind of look nice, but they're just really, really soft floors. And then for the trim and the crown moldings, the trim, I just took off the trim that was there and I refinished it. And then I used the same stain to do the crown moldings. We did buy the crown moldings new. We got those from Menards. It wasn't too crazy expensive. I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't too crazy. And we did refinish them ourselves. We put the stain on to match the floors and the trim. Same thing for the window here. The window was already here. I just refinished the wood to match the rest of the wood in the room, and it turned out really nice. Don't worry about those cobwebs on there. I haven't really dusted in here in a long time. So for the walls, I did a painting technique called a glaze. So what you do is you take a paint color that is 2 shades lighter than the top coat, and you do just a regular paint 1 coat underneath of the lighter shade, and then you go 2 shades darker and you mix this top coat with a glaze. I get it from Amazon, and I believe it's 4 parts glaze, 1 part paint. Then you take the glaze, you take a paintbrush and wipe it on, and then you take a flat applicator and just kind of brush it out, and it creates this really beautiful two-tone color. I was so blown away by the end result of this. This was the first glaze I ever did, and I love it so much, and I've been using it in almost all of the rooms. So that was really exciting for me, and it works so well with the dark wood. Again, it wasn't too expensive because I did it all myself. So whatever your paint costs, I probably did 2 gallons of the base paint, and then you really only need like a quart of the top coat, and then I mixed it with the glaze. So Definitely cheaper than hiring somebody else to paint your rooms. And I just love painting anyway. So if you're artistic and you want to go with this look, just check out a YouTube video on how to do a glaze. We used to have a conduit that led to a ceiling fan in here, but it looked really ugly, so we just took out the whole thing, and we don't even have overhead lighting in this room. We just use lamps, and we do have a light switch that will turn on 3 of the lamps at once. So it does stay a little dark in here, but we like it dark. That's just what we do. We live in the dark. We're vampires. So we really like it. So we're not too worried about there not being an overhead light in this room. And the last thing I have for you in here are the French doors. These actually came with the house, but I did refinish them to match the rest of the wood in the room. Don't mind the sitting room, that's still under construction, so it's not really the best view out there, but these are the French doors, and they're really beautiful. I love them. So that is our living room remodel. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and stay tuned for some more remodeling videos. I have some coming up. The kitchen is almost done, so that's very exciting. That's another one that's completely redone, and the next one you're gonna see is the downstairs bathroom, but after that, you will get to see the kitchen, and that one is really, really exciting. So before we leave, I'm always going to bring up my Etsy shop. If you want to check out some herbs and oddities, you can find it on Moonlight Emporium KM on Etsy, and I'll post the link below. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you on the next adventure. Bye, guys. And then you take the glaze and you have like a flat, then you take the, hey guys, oh, okay. I'm not wearing a good bra for this. Oh well. In today's episode, I am going to show you our living room remodel. Okay.